Yeah, let me tell you. Let me no, let me help you.
No, you're not helping me. I'm helping you.
No, no, no.
King, wait. What you are saying, I understand, and I respect you very much.
Yeah, yeah.
I will not be. I will not be a party. Allow him.
Mr. Obi, allow me, let me just come to read. Honorable Minister, when I was the sport chairman here, Brikama here, the Brikama name was Brikama Youth and Sport Association. When I was in the council, the then EC Executive Secretary told me, you have Brikama Youth and Sport Association, and it is in football and other places. You have all the sporting national association. You cannot call it Brikama Youth and Sport Association. You call it as Brikama Youth and Sport Committee. Even the bigger body that you are under is not association, it's called committee. That we are under the regional sport committee. We don't call ourselves association. Now associations, when it comes, regional sport association, which type of association is it? It is volleyball or basketball or what? It's football. This is it. Now, what of the regional sport committee, which is also an act of government? It was enacted on the 14th of December 2000 by the Honorable President of the Republic. That one is more powerful than any other thing. Now, if you are telling me the association is a bigger body than the committee, how does that come?
We are saying that the association in this case will be bigger than the committee. We are not saying that. You see, and I think also what that is trying to make, if you look at the Olympic Committee, it's a composition of associations. And there, the committee is bigger than those collection of associations. I think you know the arrangement. Here, the regional sports committees are an extension of the National Sports Council. They are the centralized structures in the regions. They represent the acts in the regions. So they are the supreme body in the regions. The national sports committees, the regional, sports committees in the regions are the supreme body of sports in the regions, in charge of all sports, not only football, but all kinds of sports. So if you end up having sports associations, football association, volleyball associations, they will be under this committee, but they will be independent, just like the FA is independent under the National Sports Council. They will be independent. They will do their own thing, of course under the supervision of the committee, but they'll do their own thing. There will be no interference, just like the Sports Council is dealing with the FA. That's the arrangement it will be.
And as you have our men team, which are elite teams in this country, I don't agree that our elite teams will be sidelined. They will not have a voting right in the constitution or to select the executive to run football. These female teams are elite teams, because why I call them elite teams here is they have a first division, the second division. They are elite teams. The men first division team, the men second division team have a voting right individually, not as an association. Why are we sidelining the female team? It is nowhere in Africa where you can go now and found that the female teams doesn't have a voting right. Because when the previous constitution of GFA, when they are formulating it, it takes them a problem to change it. I'm the very one who brought them the Ghanaian constitution, the Nigerian constitution, the Kenyan constitution, and the reverse version of the English version of the Ivorian constitution. So let them look at it. But in all Africa that I travel, because there is no country in Africa that I don't go to in football, no country sideline their female teams. All the elite teams have a voting right. Why the exception of the Gambia?
I don't understand.
Why the exception of the Gambia? Why no? Let me come. In the constitution. Let me come. In the constitution, they say the female football association. They are the only association that have a voting right, not the teams. And these female teams are elite teams. Because let us remember, they are the players that qualify us to the World Cup. All of us are proud of. But now, if you are saying that those teams doesn't have the right to elect their executive, those are going to run their football, it is terrible.
My friend, thank you very much. That's also a good point. You see, but let's not be restricted by fear factor. Huh? You see, you just telling me the element of fear. You don't know how it will work. And the issue of conflict, no. You see, there is already a draft constitution that is been prepared to guide the operations of the regional football associations. It will clearly state the responsibilities, where they end, and so on and so forth, the mandate, and how they will relate with the regional sports committee. So the issue of conflict will be limited. We will minimize that element. It will be very, very, very much limited.
Your place is secure.
Yes, there is a drafting that we will share. We want to help. We want to move forward. You see, we cannot be held back because, you know, this is not here, this is not there. No, we want to move forward. And we are going to experiment. These are all innovations we have to do to take our football forward to the next level. Otherwise, we will never make any headway.
That brings us to the end of this edition of Sports Tonight. Make a date with us next week. Until then, from me and the entire Sports Tonight team, have a pleasant week and bye-bye.
Mbadingol Jame Foundation for Peace wolle kumandiro ke kotenke. His Excellency Banko Nyatonko Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yaya AJJ Jame ala nyatonka ya bunyari ngokoto Jame Foundation ke la sango sansima mbamenke wala sita nyinam fana. Nyinang ye lungo memuta wala mu arjumoti December karo tili warawulola Paradise Suites Hotel. Jali luntango me yalon ko anyanta sumungo kala nyin suto la wala museku ba bambinoti anen Gambia la jali ngara kotengol. Ila tabulolu ya belarin tenne nyina platinum table wo mu wulita worolti diamond table wulita lulu gold table wulita nani mo kilin nalu wuli kilin kemelulu Jame Foundation be mobe kere kere bunyato kumandila nyi lungoto kaytandi ko men soto taji akamuru bankole kam fayir wasita nyato no nyame kal hakilo blandi ko December karoti li warawula dem arjuma lungo Paradise Hotel oto men yenyi lunkum ma sponsor wolem Africell.
ربنا تقبل منا وعافنا واعف عنا وعلى طاعتك وشكرك أعنا ربنا تقبل منا وعافنا واعف عنا وعلى طاعتك وشكرك أعنا.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. نعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك